What is up, beer friends? Welcome back to another episode of Beer Detour. As always, I'm your faithful host, Miguel Brambila. Today, guys, I wanted to talk a little bit about beer challenges. Now, I've done some in the past on this channel, but this being my birth month in March, I thought it'd be a little fun to integrate these beer challenges with some beer games. So that's what we're going to be doing this month of March, starting today with the classic beer game. This one is going to be crazy. It's going to be weird, but it's going to be fun. Let's do this, guys. All right, so we're starting off the month of March with a little Beer Detour challenge with the classic beer drinking game. Let me know if you guys know what this is. This is Edward 40 Hands, guys. So this is the classic game of Edward 40 Hands. If you don't know what it is, let me give you a brief overview. So basically, it gets the name from Edward Scissorhands. If you guys have never seen that movie, it stars Johnny Depp as this weird sort of character that he doesn't have hands. He has some sort of shears or knives or scissors for hands. And the movie's called Edward Scissorhands. That's the basic and the gist of it. Well, basically with this, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to tape each hand with a beer. And you're supposed to drink the beer, and you can't unduct tape yourself until you drink both of the beers. Thus, Edward 40 Hands was the name that was thrusted upon this weird beer drinking game. I've never tried it. I've always wanted to, so today that's the challenge. So I'm stepping it up just a bit here, and my challenge is going to be to drink these two brewskis right here in under 10 minutes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to duct tape both of my hands to each one of these. I'm going to start drinking, and hopefully I can drink both of these in under 10 minutes. If I can, I'll win, and I'll feel like a king. If I can't, I'll lose, and I'll feel like a loser. Let's get into it. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, as I'm going along, what I did is I looked for tips on this game online, and I found 5 helpful tips that I'm going to pass on to you guys. Now remember, I am a grown adult, and I'm doing this for educational and entertainment purposes only. So please don't try this at home. Now, while I'm doing it, I'm going to be drinking, trying to get this under 10 minutes while giving you some helpful tips. Let's start setting this up. Now, I do want to give you guys a little bit of a caution. I'm going to cheat a little bit because I basically need to do this all by myself, so I'm going to give myself a little leeway with my hands, but don't worry. The gist of this thing is to do this in under 10 minutes and drink some brew. So let's start moving right into this, guys. All right, guys. So I think you guys get the gist of it, right? All right. Edward 40 Hands countdown 10-minute Beer Detour challenge starts right now. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. All right, so tip number 1, guys. 1 second. All right, tip number 1, try to choose the beer if you can. So if you're playing Edward 40 Hands, they have to give you 2 massive beers and you have to try to drink them. So if you can, you want to try to select the beer that you're actually going to like. Typically, this game is done with Old English malt liquor, which is completely nasty, and there's no way I'm drinking that. So I bought something that I don't mind drinking, and it's a lot of it. So if you can, tip number 1, try to choose the beer that you're going to enjoy drinking. Tip number 2, make sure to almost freeze the beer before you drink it. If the beer is at a regular temperature and you have to down 2 of these, by the time you get to the bottom of the beer, it's gonna be so warm and so nasty you won't be able to finish it. So what you want to do is plan this out by putting the beers in the freezer up until the point where they're gonna freeze, then take them out and start drinking. Tip number 3, guys, the best placement of your hands when they tape your hands to the beer is going to be towards the top. There's a good reason for this. Your hands are really warm, and they can warm beer really quickly, especially beer in glass. That's why they're always using koozies, I'm not sure I can say that, but it prevents your hand from actually warming up the beer. So this is critical in this game because you want to tip your hands towards the top, so when you get to the bottom, the beer is not warm. Tip number 3, guys. Tip number 4, try to finish the beer in your dominant hand. So if you're right-handed, you want to try to finish this beer first. That way you can remove the tape and you'll be able to do a lot more stuff with this free hand. It's your dominant hand. So that is tip number 4, I think. Tip 4.5, try not to drink as fast, because if the beers are really cold, like this, you might get brain freeze. That's a half helpful hint. Tip number 5, try to, if you can, if you know you're going to be playing this game, try to remember to wear loose-fitting shorts or shorts that you can get off without using your hands. This is critical because you're probably going to need to pee about halfway through these, and more than likely, you're not going to be able to get a friend to help you. So make sure you wear some loose-fitting shorts. That one's a critical tip. Still got a ways to go. I think I already did like 5 tips. I don't even know a 6th tip. What else can we say? Yes, here's one very important tip that I just got off the top of my head. I think I already did the top 5, but here's a 6th tip. Make sure you're careful with the bottles. Oh. Try not to break the bottles. That would be really bad. Not only embarrassing, but you actually might get really hurt. These things are really tuck-tipped to my hand. I feel like like those hot dog eaters that you're being timed and you're just trying to shove hot dogs in your mouth. Where you guys seen that? Where they put the bun in the water and they put the hot dog in there, they're shoveling it into their mouth. Jesus, who thought of this game? Tip number 7. Where are we at? 7. Try to eat beforehand, because when you're taped up to some brewskis, you're probably not gonna be able to eat anything. So you want something in your stomach so that you don't get just faded right away. You can actually last a little bit longer. I wonder who thought of this game. I feel like it had to be some college dudes, some college kids being like, you know, it'd be funny. Grab that duct tape over there. Why, dude? Just go grab that duct tape over there. I have an idea. Cheers, everybody. Wow, I feel so bloated, guys. Please do not try this at home. Cheers. Now, I'm just so full. I'm so bloated, and I'm getting a little buzz. So maybe another tip, what are we, 7, 7.5, 7.5, 8, is if you do have time to take your time. Does that make sense? All right, level check. Not too bad. It looks the same from like 2 minutes ago. Talk about bad decisions. Put a fork in me, guys. I'm done. No, No, I'm not done. Not yet. I'm gonna do this. I did it, guys. I did it. I wish I could celebrate a lot more than I can right now. I'm so stuffed, guys. I'm so stuffed right now, guys. I can't even celebrate. This is not an easy game. This is not a game for the faint of heart. So there we have it, guys. This was the Beer Detour Edward 40 Hands Challenge. This is the hardest challenge I've ever had to go through. So I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in to another episode and joining me on this beer adventure, on this crazy Beer Detour challenge. Edward 40 Hands kicked my ass, but not to worry. I'll be back next week with another video and another challenge for you guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. That way you're alerted every time a new video drops. Share, comment, do your guys' thing. Follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram. I'll see you guys next week. Bye, beer friends.